This is the brand new, well, not brand new, it's been out for a couple of months, but anyway, this is the brand new DJI Pocket 2. It's sleek, it's sexy, and it is tiny. Now, whoever said size doesn't matter, obviously hasn't played with this little thing, pun intended. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this camera. Yo, what is up guys? I'm Sky, and in today's episode, we're gonna take a look at the new DJI Pocket 2. And now this camera is obviously targeted towards vloggers. So with that in mind, we're gonna try to answer one question in today's episode. And that's, will the DJI Pocket 2 help me be more comfortable vlogging in public? Although I'm a people person, vlogging in public is weird. I mean, it's just weird. And to be honest, I have a hard time recording when somebody's just in the house. Like, I just don't like being aware that other people are aware of me recording myself, especially in public. But I think this may be the answer to that. Now, I have to throw it out there. I love this camera. I love everything about it, especially the innovation of it. Like, think about it. Who would have thought looking at this and then saying, you know what? We should put a handle on this and sell it. And I bet money that the boss was like, God damn, Frank, you never cease to amaze me. Genius. It's like the invention of toast. Think about it. There was a guy who made bread and was like, you know what? Let me cook this a bit long. Let me almost burn it. I like my stuff crispy. Genius. I bet the guy at DJI, Frank, got a raise. Cause this is freaking incredible. The DJI Pocket 2 shoots 4K 60, can also shoot at 120 frames per second in 1080p. The footage looks good, and it fits in your pocket. Like, it's smaller than a cell phone. And now, if you still don't believe me, or you just cannot wrap your head around how tiny this is, let's look at one of the smallest gimbals on the market today. This is the YOOO S made by YOOO, one of the smallest gimbals on the market for a full frame camera. And to be honest, cannot imagine taking this outside. So, YOOO S, Pocket 2. They both do the same job, but with this setup, you gotta buy the camera, which is the cost of like 20 of these. You also have to buy the lens, which is the cost of like 4 of these, depending on the lens. And then the gimbal itself, which is like the cost of maybe 2 or 3 of these, depending on the gimbal. The image quality was much better than the GoPros, but I wouldn't really compare this to a GoPro. I'm just saying, I feel like this is not an action camera. But yeah, the first Pocket had great image quality, but the Pocket 2, bigger sensor and a wider field of view, which is equivalent to a 20mm lens on a full frame camera. The battery lasts for about 2 hours shooting in 4K 24 frames a second in high quality mode. On paper, this thing is amazing. The real question is, can this be the answer to all of us who are scared of vlogging in public? Okay, so we're outside. I have the DJI Pocket 2 with me, and we're gonna do a proper vlog, time lapses, B-roll, and trying our best to shoot in front of as many people as possible to see if they notice the camera. Usually when I vlog on the street and in public, I do my best to avoid anybody coming my way. I will wait for like 30 minutes just so people can go away so I can shoot. So we're not doing that today. Let me apologize right now in advance for any awkwardness you may experience. Okay, Pocket 2 in hand. Turn it on. Woo. Okay, we got the SOny on the left and the DJI Pocket 2 on the right. But I'm gonna put the SOny down and just use the DJI Pocket 2. Okay. We are just on the Pocket 2. Now, we are gonna walk where all these people are. Okay, walking past some people now. I don't think anyone's looking. Also, I switched the remote that came with the Pocket 2 for the remote that I actually bought with the Pocket 1. And yeah, it worked, so it's good. There's a lady looking at me. Let's see if she looks back. No, nothing. So far, it looks good on the small display. It looks pretty good. Also, you can connect it to your phone, but I feel like when you connect this to your phone, I feel like it defeats the purpose of it being a pocket-sized camera. There's a Burger King right there. People coming out. Let's see if anybody like notices. Let's see. No, nobody's saying anything. Okay, let's walk over here where all these people are sitting, and let's just see what happens. But yeah, okay, we're walking over here, so people are laughing. There's a girl right there looking. Again, I would normally put the camera down and just shoot B-roll, but not today. See if anybody says anything. Walk through all these people. Some people are hard looking. Like, yeah, that lady was eyeballing me hard. But it's still not as bad as holding like a full camera with a microphone on it and all that stuff. So it's not too bad. Also, I noticed it's really stable too as well. When I'm looking at the viewfinder, this small screen, it looks really stable. So hopefully it is. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. Because again, I tell you, I would have gone on the other side of the train station just to get away from all those people. But no, we're gonna hold it down. We're holding it down. I forgot to mention earlier in the video that I did not buy the combo pack just because I have everything. Like I have the wireless piece as well as the how you doing? So you gotta walk next to people, but you also have to like social distance as well, because but for the most part it's going okay. That girl looked at me. Some people are looking, but they're more like interested in what this is. Like, I feel like people just don't know what this is. All right, so let's see if we get a shot of this. What else? People passing. Yeah, not bad, right? Maybe get some B-roll right here. First B-roll shot. The one problem with gimbals is when you do have one, the one problem with it is the setting them up. This you just turn on and it's ready to go in like 2 seconds. But the YOOO S, for example, you have to put the camera on and you have to balance all axes of the gimbal first. So just starting, I think that guy's looking. So anyway, just starting it takes maybe, I would say it takes about 10 minutes just to start recording. Sometimes maybe like 3 if I'm not changing lenses, but yeah, I changed lens today, so it had to balance everything. So yeah, you gotta do all of that stuff with a normal gimbal. This, you just turn it on and it's ready to go. Oh, see, I think she was like, oh, what is that? Yeah, so definitely helping a bit. Definitely helping. I'm across right now. I think it's just because it's so small. Like, it does help you feel comfortable. You know, you're not all like this big old camera rig in your face. No, you just have this little thing. It's smaller than your hand. And people are just like, oh, what is that? Versus like, oh, that guy's weird. All right, it's a little loud. It's a bunch of people here. I think 20 mil is doable too. Actually, I have another lens. Let me put that lens on right here and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we are back. I put the freewell lens on there. And yeah, so now it should be a little extra wide, or maybe 16 mil? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, today is really busy, so I guess I picked the perfect day to do this test. You know what this is?
No, man.
Okay, so I think it's safe to say that the camera passes the test, because big factor of it passing is that people don't know what this is. Nobody knows that this is a camera. Okay, so I think we have our answer. Can you vlog with the DJI Pocket 2? And the answer is yes. A big fat yes, actually. The footage is stable. I think the audio quality is decent, but for the most part, you could be cool and just rest easy with it because nobody knows what you're doing. Now my hands are freezing, so let's get back home and I'll give you my thorough analysis on the DJI Pocket 2. All right. Okay, so I'm back. I didn't die and I didn't have a panic attack. And I have to say that this thing is actually really good. I took a quick glance at some of the footage already and it looks really good for what it is. It does look really good. There's just one thing I really don't like about it, and that by far is the skin tone. I don't like when cameras add a beauty mode or glamour mode to the natural footage. I like for it to be more of an option. And what's funny is it is an option in here, but it looks like it's on all the time. Like, I don't know if that's just my version of the camera or not, but it looks like this glamour mode is on like all the time. And I just never liked that look. I've never been a fan of it. To me, it makes my skin look more unreal, kind of waxy, kind of. And that's the only problem I have with this camera. But overall, it is still a great camera. I enjoyed going out with it, and it does make me feel a little bit more comfortable vlogging in public. I mean, people just don't know what this is. And you know what? I am completely fine with that. I also really like it with the wide angle lens on it. It looks a little bit better to me. For some reason, the skin doesn't look as bad with the wide angle lens on it. Also, I think I didn't set the camera up right. I thought it was in auto mode, but I had it on the wrong shutter the entire time. So that may have been an issue for why the camera kind of looked a little weird when it was a lot darker in some areas. But again, you can vlog with it. No complaints. Nobody knows what it is. I'm happy with it. And I gotta say, thumbs up from me. This week's more of a Tech Tuesday week and less of a vlog, but if you enjoyed the review, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button if you are new, because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next month or so. But again, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button because you are boss and it helps out. Make sure you stay active, keep creating, be safe, and be a boss. I will catch you guys in the next video. Maybe I'll film with this little thing. Who knows?
Christmas Day.